Let me tell you something. How you start your day determines how you finish it. You don't just wake up and roll into greatness. No, you command it. You claim it. You walk in it before your feet even hit the floor. Your day is shaped by the way you think before it even begins. The mind is the battlefield where victory is won or lost long before you step out into the world. If you wake up already defeated in your thoughts, already overwhelmed by the weight of what's ahead, you've surrendered before the fight even starts. But when you rise up with a determined mind, when you take control of your thinking, you set the foundation for success before anything else has a chance to dictate the course of your day. The moment you open your eyes, your mind is searching for direction. It's either going to lean into fear, doubt, and hesitation, or it's going to rise up in confidence, faith, and expectation. What you choose in those first moments matters. You can't afford to let your mind wander aimlessly, picking up every negative thought, every old insecurity, every past mistake. You have to train your mind to serve you, not work against you. That means you have to be intentional about the first thoughts you allow to take root. Some people wake up already focused on what could go wrong. They rehearse past failures before they even step out of bed. They carry the weight of unfinished tasks, anxious about what's ahead, instead of recognizing that a new day is a new opportunity. But if you don't take charge of your mindset, life will do it for you. The world will offer stress before you've had a chance to breathe, distractions before you've had a chance to focus, and doubt before you've even had a chance to believe. That's why you have to discipline your mind from the very start. You have to feed it something strong before the world tries to feed it something weak. You have to wake up with gratitude, with expectation, with power, not because everything is perfect, but because you refuse to be a slave to negativity. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every moment of success started in the mind first before it showed up in reality. If you can get your mind right, you can get your day right. And if you can get your day right, you can get your life right. The words you speak in the morning are not just sounds coming out of your mouth. They are seeds being planted into your day. Every word carries power, and whether you realize it or not, you are shaping your reality with the things you say. You can't wake up speaking defeat and expect to walk in victory. You can't declare stress and expect peace. You can't talk about everything that's going wrong and expect things to go right. The way you speak in the morning sets the tone for everything that follows. Some people wake up and the first thing out of their mouths is complaint. They grumble about being tired, about going to work, about not having enough time, about everything they have to do. But what they don't realize is that they are sending signals into the atmosphere, creating the very frustration they're dreading. Your words are either working for you or against you. They are either pushing you toward the best version of your day or pulling you down into negativity before you even get started. When you wake up, you have to speak life over yourself. Before anybody else tells you who you are, before the world tries to tell you what you can or cannot do, you have to remind yourself that you are strong, capable, and ready for whatever comes. You have to declare favor, declare peace, declare that this day will work for you and not against you. You have to tell yourself that you will not be shaken by what happens today, that you will walk with confidence, that you will rise to every challenge instead of shrinking from it. This isn't just about positive thinking. This is about activating the power that is already within you. Your words carry authority. What you speak, you invite. What you declare, you create. If you keep saying you're overwhelmed, overwhelmed is what you'll feel. If you keep saying you never have enough, lack is what will follow you. But if you start saying, I am equipped for this day, I have more than enough, I am ready for what's ahead, then your mind, your energy, and your actions will align with that declaration. You can't afford to be careless with your words. They are too powerful to be thrown around lightly. When you speak, speak with intention. Speak in a way that sets the course of your day toward victory, not defeat. Speak in a way that builds you up instead of tearing you down. Because whether you realize it or not, your words are listening to you and they are waiting to bring forth whatever you command. Yesterday is over. Whatever happened, whatever went wrong, whatever didn't go the way you planned, it's done. The problem isn't that yesterday had challenges. The problem is when you carry yesterday's weight into today. You can't walk into a new day dragging the disappointments of the past. You can't step into fresh opportunities with old burdens pulling you back. What happened yesterday might hurt you, but it doesn't have permission to define you. You have to make a decision. Will you move forward or will you stay stuck? Some people wake up already defeated, not because today has been hard, but because they never let go of what happened before. They wake up still carrying the words someone spoke over them last week. They step into today already feeling like failures because of a mistake they made yesterday. But you have to understand, everybody falls short sometimes. Everybody has moments they wish they could redo. But if you keep rehearsing the past, you'll never walk in the fullness of today. You weren't created to live in a cycle of regret. What's done is done. The only thing you have control over is right now. And right now you have a decision to make. Will you let yesterday's failures hold you hostage? Or will you free yourself to walk in the new opportunities in front of you? You don't get a new day just to relive old pain. You get a new day because there's something ahead that's worth pursuing. The weight of yesterday will keep you heavy. It will slow you down. It will drain your energy. You'll wonder why you feel tired before the day even starts. But it's not always physical exhaustion. It's the weight of what you haven't let go of. It's the conversation you keep replaying in your mind. It's the mistake you keep beating yourself up over. It's the disappointment you won't release. But you can't change what happened. You can only decide whether you'll let it define you. If you don't shake off yesterday's weight, you'll miss today's blessings, the opportunities, the open doors, the new connections. You won't even see them because you'll be too busy looking back. But today is waiting for you to show up fully. Today has something good for you, but you have to be light enough to receive it. You have to be free enough to walk in it. You have to be bold enough to say, yesterday is over, I'm moving forward. Every single day is an opportunity to step into what you were created to do. Purpose is not some distant dream, some unreachable goal that only a few people get to experience. It is a daily walk, a commitment to becoming who you were meant to be. The problem is too many people go through their days just going through the motions, treating life like a routine instead of an assignment. But when you wake up with purpose, when you wake up knowing that your life matters, you move differently. You don't just react to the day, you command it. You were not placed here by accident. There is something inside you. You have gifts, talents, wisdom, vision that the world needs. But if you don't recognize that, if you don't wake up every morning with intention, you'll drift through life instead of walking in destiny. Some people spend years waiting for a big moment to confirm their purpose, but purpose isn't always about one big moment. It's about showing up every day and doing what you are meant to do right where you are. When you understand that, you stop treating your days as ordinary. You stop waiting for the perfect time to start living fully. You start recognizing that every conversation, every opportunity, every interaction is a chance to walk in purpose. Whether you're in the workplace, at home, in your community, or in a position of leadership, you are called to show up with excellence. Purpose is not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. It's about the way you carry yourself, the way you impact the people around you, the way you commit to growth and greatness, even in the small things. Some people wake up dreading the day because they don't see the meaning in what they do. But meaning isn't found in the job itself. It's found in the way you approach it. Even if you're in a season where you don't love what you do, you can still operate with excellence, faith, and preparation for what's coming next. Because when you walk in purpose, nothing is wasted. Every experience, every skill, every challenge is a stepping stone towards something greater. You can't afford to live life casually. You can't afford to wake up with no sense of direction. Your life has an assignment. There are people who need what you have. There are places waiting for you to show up. There are doors that will only open when you step forward with boldness and faith. If you keep waiting for permission, you'll miss the opportunities that are already in front of you. Purpose doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It moves forward even in uncertainty. It wakes up every morning and says, I was made for more. And today, I'm going to walk in it. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves access to your spirit. Your energy is one of the most valuable things you have, and if you don't protect it, the world will drain you before you even realize what happened. Every day you wake up with a certain amount of strength, focus, and passion. But if you let distractions pull at you, if you allow negativity to take up space in your mind, you'll find yourself exhausted before you even get started. Some people will come into your life not to add to you, but to take from you. They will bring drama, they will stir up confusion, they will waste your time with conversations that don't build you, and before you know it, your energy is low, your motivation is gone, and your mind is cluttered with things that don't even matter. That's why you have to be intentional about what you allow into your space. Just because someone has access to you doesn't mean they should have influence over you. You have to learn how to say no without guilt. You have to learn how to step away from situations that are not aligned with where you're going. You have to learn how to recognize when something or someone is draining your spirit, because the truth is not everybody is meant to go with you where you're headed. Not every battle is meant for you to fight. Some things are distractions dressed up as obligations. Some people are lessons, not lifelong assignments. And if you keep giving your energy to what is not for you, you won't have anything left for what is for you. When you wake up in the morning, you have to set the tone for your energy. You have to decide, what will I give my attention to today? Who will I allow into my space? What battles are actually worth my time? If you don't make that decision, the world will make it for you. Your phone will start buzzing, problems will start rising, negativity will try to creep in, and if you're not careful, you'll find yourself reacting to everything instead of choosing where your energy goes. You can't afford to waste your energy on pettiness, gossip, or unnecessary arguments. You can't afford to let little things steal your peace. Your energy is for building, for growing, for walking in purpose, not for entertaining distractions. The people who are always caught up in drama, who are always complaining, who never seem to be moving forward, those are the people who are not protecting their energy. But you are too focused, too called, too destined for greater things to let your energy be wasted. Every day you have to make the choice. Will you invest your energy in what moves you forward, or will you spend it on things that leave you empty? Because energy is like currency. If you waste it, you can't get it back. But if you guard it, if you use it wisely, if you pour it into the right things, you will always have what you need to keep moving forward. Greatness will always attract obstacles, but obstacles confirm that you're on the right path. If you're facing resistance, it's not a sign to turn back, it's a sign to press forward. Too many people think that difficulty means they're doing something wrong, but in reality, the presence of struggle often means you're stepping into something significant. If there were no opposition, no challenges, no roadblocks, it would mean you're not growing, not stretching, not moving toward anything meaningful. When you decide to rise up, expect something to try to pull you down. When you make up your mind to be better, stronger, more focused, life will test that decision. You will face critics. You will encounter setbacks. You will have days when it feels like nothing is working in your favor. But here's what you have to understand. Resistance is proof that you're carrying something valuable. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't a threat. The storm doesn't rise up against what isn't going anywhere. If you're facing pushback, it means you're on the path to something that matters. Some people give up at the first sign of trouble. The moment they hit a rough patch, they assume it wasn't meant to be. But anything worth having, anything worth building, anything worth becoming will require persistence. You have to develop the kind of mindset that refuses to fold under pressure. When life pushes against you, you push back harder. When doors close, you find another way through. When the weight gets heavy, you remind yourself that you were built to handle it. Every single day is an opportunity to move forward, to grow, to build something meaningful. But if you don't start strong, you will struggle to stay strong. Your mornings are not just routines, they are your foundation. If you get the first moments of your day right, you will find yourself moving through life with clarity, power, and purpose. Your words have power. The things you say about yourself, about your situation, about your future, they are shaping your reality more than you realize. Too many people speak negativity over their own lives without even thinking about it. They say, I'm not good enough, I'll never get there, nothing ever works out for me. And then they wonder why they feel stuck, why doors don't open, why they keep experiencing the same cycles. But your words are seeds, and whatever you plant, you will eventually see grow. If you constantly speak defeat, you will live in defeat. If you constantly speak lack, you will experience lack. If you constantly talk about your limitations, you will remain limited. But when you shift your words, when you start declaring victory, even in the face of struggle, when you start speaking life, even in the midst of difficulty, everything begins to change. Your words set the tone for your life. You cannot afford to speak carelessly about your future. You cannot afford to let negative words flow from your mouth just because you feel frustrated. Your words have creative power. What you say today will shape what you see tomorrow. That's why you have to be intentional about speaking strength, speaking faith, speaking possibility, even when your circumstances don't match what you're declaring. Because what you declare is not about where you are, it's about where you are going. Some people wake up and immediately start complaining. They speak defeat before they even give the day a chance. They say, I'm so tired, this is going to be a terrible day, I can't handle this. And then the day meets them at the level of their expectation. But if you wake up and say, I am strong, I am capable, I am built for this, today is full of opportunity, then you begin to move differently. You begin to see differently. You begin to track different things into your life because you have already set the atmosphere with your words. You don't have to wait for things to change before you start speaking differently. You don't have to wait for circumstances to improve before you declare that things are getting better. Your words lead the way. When you speak with faith, when you declare that you are more than enough, when you affirm that doors are opening and opportunities are coming, you position yourself to receive what you are believing for. It's not just about talking positively. It's about aligning your words with the truth of your potential. You are not weak. You are not stuck. You are not defeated. You are powerful. You are capable. You are equipped for every challenge. And when you start speaking that over your life, you will start walking in it. Your words will take you further than you ever imagined if you use them wisely. Gratitude is the key to unlocking more in your life. Too often we focus on what we don't have, what we still need, or what's not going right. And in doing so, we overlook the abundance that already exists around us. When you wake up and focus only on the problems or the things that are missing, you start the day in a state of lack. But when you wake up with a heart full of gratitude, when you make a decision to acknowledge what you do have, what is already working, what has already been provided, something shifts in your spirit. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a posture. It's a choice to see the good, to appreciate the small victories, to find beauty even in the struggle. And when you choose gratitude, you start to notice things you might have missed before. You notice the support system around you. You notice the strength you already possess. You notice the opportunities that are knocking on your door. And most importantly, you begin to see that you are not where you were yesterday. You are moving forward. When you are grateful, you stop measuring your life by the things you don't have, and you start measuring it by the things you already have that are working in your favor. Gratitude changes your perspective. It shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. And the more you focus on what's right, the more right things begin to show up. Gratitude creates an energy around you that attracts more of what you appreciate. When you are thankful for the relationships, for the lessons, for the opportunities that have come, you create an atmosphere where more of those things can flourish. The key to living a fulfilled life is not about constantly getting more. It's about recognizing and appreciating what's already been given to you. When you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you open the door to new possibilities, new doors of favor, and new levels of growth. But you can't receive more until you are grateful for what you have now. If you're not thankful for the little things, you will miss the bigger blessings that are waiting to come into your life. Gratitude keeps your heart grounded. It keeps your mind focused on the right things. When you are grateful, you are less likely to be distracted by the things that could derail you, less likely to be swayed by the opinions or negativity of others. Gratitude helps you stay in alignment with your purpose, because it constantly reminds you that there is more to be thankful for than there is to complain about. It shifts your mindset, refocuses your priorities, and strengthens your resolve to keep moving forward. Sometimes you have to speak gratitude even when you don't feel like it, even when circumstances are tough, even when life is challenging. Gratitude is an act of faith. It says, I trust that even in this, I have everything I need. I trust that this will work out for my good. I trust that there is something in this moment that is meant for me. Gratitude makes space for growth because it teaches you to embrace the present moment, knowing that everything you need to rise higher is already within you or on its way to you. Your life is richer than you realize. There is so much to be grateful for. The health you have, the lessons you've learned, the people who love you, the opportunities you've encountered. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whisper of gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, let your first thought be thank you. Let your first action be an acknowledgement of the abundance around you. Let your heart overflow with gratitude, because the more you give thanks, the more you create space for greater things to come. As you move forward today, remember that every moment, every decision, every word is an opportunity to shape your future. You are not just a passive participant in your life. You are the architect, the creator, the one who sets the course. How you start your day matters. What you focus on matters. Who you listen to matters. And above all, the way you choose to move through your day, whether with purpose, courage, gratitude, or strength, determines the direction your life will go. So as you face the challenges, as you step into the unknown, as you walk through moments of fear or resistance, keep in mind that you have everything within you to make today count. Guard your energy, speak life over your journey, and step forward with unwavering faith. Your destiny is not just a distant dream. It's being created every single day by the choices you make right now. Today is a gift. How you choose to live it will determine the life you lead tomorrow. So before you start your day, choose greatness. Choose purpose. Choose gratitude. Because the power to change your life is in your hands, and it begins with how you show up.